Hello, I don't know why I can't get this message out, but the videos keep getting cut off. So I am determined to get this message out to the collective for the Twinflame. I hadn't anticipating showing my full face, but I am not going to let negative energy and any of that win. So we are going to go ahead and move forward with getting that message out. We cannot let negativity and works win anymore. And we're not. We're going to allow our counterparts to come forward. Period. We are going to allow them to come forward with offers. And we are going to, let me light my sage so we can clear the atmosphere, because I'm hearing that there is a lot more messages coming in. And my candle just blew out when I was trying to light the sage. So we will allow this atmosphere to continue to flourish. And we will also allow messages to come in still. We will allow divine to have its way in this, at this appointed time. And yes, I was able to light the candle the first time. Praise him. Okay, so basically I am wanting to let you guys know that do not be discouraged. There is a lot of opportunities coming in. There is a lot of unions coming in for September. And these videos, this trilogy of videos that I've just done, part 1, part 2, and now this is part 3, are focused on unions, harmony, ascension coming in. And for those of you that are watching the video and you're newly informed or enlightened to the Twinflame community, these messages can be of encouragement to you on the phases and stages that you'll go through to get to harmony and ascension, and surrender too. Surrender is a very important stage, because surrender allows us to let go of the illusions of a perfect world and of a perfect relationship. The twin flame is by no means a perfect relationship. It is something that you're going to have to work hard at. It is something that you will definitely have to work hard at. You will, sorry, let me move my lighting. You will definitely be triggered. You will feel lower vibrational at times, and it's normal because we are human. We are living in 3D. So as long as you don't stay in the lower vibrational energies, as long as you continue to move forward, you will be okay. I always tell people that expect me to be perfect without feelings. I am going to be mad, but I'm not going to stay in that energy. I'm going to be sad, but I'm not going to stay in that energy. I'm going to be disappointed, but I'm not going to stay in that energy for long periods of time. And the basis of those emotions are that we're human and we feel. We are not robots. And back to my point, along the journey, I've been on the journey for about 7 years, guys. And there's people that have been on the journey for 20. There's people that have been on the journey for 40 years, 50 years, have passed away and was on the twin flame journey. They probably just didn't know what to call it. It didn't have a label at the time. But 7 years, I'm proud to say that I've been on it for 7 years, because I'm surprised. I'm shocked that I am still on the journey. It's been times that I wanted to give up. It's been times that I have said negative things about the journey. It's a lie, it's a trick, it's a curse, things like that. And they were lower vibrational energies that I was feeling at the time. And I can kind of laugh at the fact that I went through that stage and went through the lower vibrations of feeling betrayed and played, basically. Felt like I was wasting time at certain points in the energy. I'm human and you're human, and you're going to possibly feel the same way at some points in the journey. But hold on, because this is divine, and it is anointed, and it is beautiful. And if you stick with it, I'm sure that you will not regret it in the end. But it's okay if you want to give up. I did a video a couple of months ago about not waiting. We should never wait on a love or an idea of a love. We should be able to love the idea of this true love and this divine love, but we should also be able to move forward if it is not for us at the time. And I went through that's what the surrender stage is, basically letting go of an idea of the love coming in and being perfect, not having to go through anything, no hardships, no sorrows, no pains, no lower vibrational feelings, because it's a divine love. That's not what we were put here for. We were put here because it was going to be the hardest thing that we were going to go through, and we felt like our love would be able to stand the test of time, pretty much. And so we are going through tests and moments to prove that our love is divine. We are not supposed to stay stagnant. We are not supposed to be lower vibrational in the aspects of saying, I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to date anybody else. I went through that stage for about 4 years. I went through it 2 years at a time. So once the last 2-year increment, I kind of just looked at myself like, honey child, baby girl, we will not be waiting anymore. You are beautiful. You are talented. You are a divine feminine. You are important in your own rights. You are not about to be waiting on somebody that can't make up their mind. And so that's the mindset that I was in. And as I'm talking to you about this, I keep getting the Four of Pentacles. Just stuck in a rut, staying in the same space and holding on too tightly. We are not going to be in that mindset. We are not going to be in that energy. You have to surrender to the idea that you are a counterpart in a divine union that is meant to happen when divine says. So it's meant to happen at divine timing. You are not going to be able to make it happen when you want to. You are not going to be lower vibrational and be able to sit there and wallow in self-misery and think that the union is going to snap and come your direction. You have to continue to do your work. You have to love yourself first. And part of loving yourself is saying, I was left out in the cold. I am not about to be sitting there worried and wondering when and what if. I am going to continue to move forward, and I'm not going to be in stagnation. So surrender is basically surrendering to the idea that when divine sees fit, you will go into union as long as you've done the work, as long as you're ready physically, spiritually, most important, and emotionally. You have to be ready, and let's not forget mentally, but you have to move on with your life and continue to grow and learn. And you know, you have to be able to open yourself up to the idea of a possibility that you may not get with your divine counterpart at some point or ever in this lifetime. And when I first I'm going to say about 5 years ago, if I would have heard someone on YouTube or on any website or any blogs, video blogs, or any vlogs saying that, I would have wanted to chop their head off. I would have turned it off and I would have instantly been irritated. And that's lower vibrational. I happen to open up to the idea that maybe, just maybe, it's not meant to be in this lifetime, because maybe my counterpart is not able to do the work. There is things that happen to us during life. We set out to do certain things as babies. Our parents want us to be these great human beings, and they want us to be doctors and lawyers and presidents and athletes and all these great people and politicians. But then life hits us. Then we grow up, and then they let us go. They let us fly out of the nest, so to speak, and then we come in contact with real life and real people and lower vibrational energies and circumstances and obstacles and delays and all kinds of stuff, and hurts and pains. And some of us may not be able to get past those hurts and pains. So we change our mindsets, and we change our outlook on life, and we do our own free will. We make our own decisions, and we go our different ways. And some of us can't cope with life and our decisions and the decisions that other people have made for us. And with that being said, it could cause delays. It could cause things not to happen. Some of us may lose our counterparts, and they will transition over to the other side, and it's impossible for them to unite on this plane, on 3D. So we have to take everything into consideration, and we have to believe that if it is meant for divine to make it happen, and we are meant to go into union, and we do our work, and we love ourselves, and we are ready for love, that it is going to come in for us. And so that's what surrender is. And I didn't do the video just to talk about surrender, but obviously Spirit wanted me to talk about surrender. But I surrendered, and it's been about a year and a half into my surrender, and it feels great now. I can talk about the possibility of not getting with my counterpart and still have a smile. I can actually talk about it. Before, I would not have been able to get on camera. I would not have been able to say it because my heart would have been so hurt. My mindset would have been, I would have been so lower vibrational. But now I know that I am blessed either way, and I have things to do. I am a mother of 2 beautiful children, and I still need to lead them and teach them and help them develop into who they're going to be as human beings and adults. I still need to maintain my life and provide for other people, and I need to maintain my life and make sure that my energy and everything is good. And so I have to do work. I have to work on myself each and every day. I am a human, so I get angry, I get lower vibrational, I get irritated, I get happy, I get excited, I get sad, I get depressed, I get lonely. And especially when I think of my counterpart and us not being together. But I also have courage and strength to continue to move forward and to get out of the lower vibrational mindsets that are not for me. And, you know, we all go through those type of things. And if you are a human being and you say that you don't, then you are a liar. You are not being truthful with yourself. And so going through the stages, just know that it's not easy. We all know that because we've cried 1,000 times. We felt like we've died 1,000 deaths. We have felt happy. We felt excited. We felt passion and romance. And we felt the dark night of the soul. We felt the phoenix rising. We felt betrayal. We felt misled. We felt lied to. We felt cheated. We felt happy. We felt in love. We felt true love. We felt excitement. We felt the pull. We felt telepathy. We've discovered gifts. We have enhanced our gifts. We have been enlightened. We have been awakened. And it's so beautiful. The stages are just absolutely beautiful. And I, now, today, I would say I wouldn't trade the experience for anything. But when I was first going through my dark nights of the soul and Phoenix Rising even, and the bubble stages, and I was confused and didn't know what was going on in the bubble stage or phase, and the running phase and the runner phase. I was just like, what is all of this? But I was truly impressed with the accelerated learning. I was truly impressed with the telepathic abilities that I discovered, and truly impressed with discovering that there is a whole community that is out there that can answer questions, and they're going through the same thing that I'm going through, and they are full of love and energy and passion about this same thing that I am going through. And so I just want to encourage you. You know, I had the last video number 2 stopped during one of the cards, and I was irritated with it because I got interrupted and I had an important call that I had to take, and I said, you know what? The video was supposed to be a channeling anyway. It was supposed to be a channeling, and I don't need those cards. Like, the message will still come through. And the ultimate message that I am supposed to deliver is this union is fated. It is destined to happen in divine timing. You are blessed and favored, and you are unique in so many ways. And so do your research on the phenomenon, the stages, the developments of the twin flames counterparts, divine feminine and masculine, and do your work. This whole phenomenon, it calls you to look into yourself, the self, and pull out all of your hurts and pains, your past life hurts, your childhood hurts and pains. You have issues with parents that you need to clear. You have karmic ties, soul ties, and contracts that should be cleared. You have discoveries to make about yourself. It's such a beautiful journey. And even the hardships and the deceptions and the sadness and pain, the extreme pain, like I thought I was going to die several times, several. When I say died 1,000 deaths, I am not even exaggerating. Like, if you are truly a twin, you know that it is very painful, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. But when I look back, the beauty of what came about, I rose from the ashes, and I was able to come out a more beautiful person. I was able to handle more than I thought I could. I was able to love so much more deeply. I was able to give messages and teach, and I was no longer afraid of my gifts and being unique. And so that's the beauty of this. That is the beauty of this whole twin flame phenomenon. It is challenging you to become greater, to become a better, more enlightened person, and to continue to move forward. And to continue to move forward with self-love and prosperous energies and a whole new mindset. I know that I am no longer delusional. I have a whole new mindset. I have a whole new ideas of things that are for me and aren't for me. Oh, my little doggy just went by. She wanted to be on camera. But, you know, it's a beautiful thing. And so this third part is to encourage everybody that is going through their dark night of the soul, or their phoenix rising, or confusion, pain, hurts, illusions. You feel delusional, because I went through that for sure for a time, and then I had no one that was close to me that was experiencing what I was experiencing. So I was called delusional. People asked me, did I feel okay? And, you know, different things like that. So when I discovered this whole community, it was such a blessing and such a great opportunity. And I am so appreciative of each and every person that is in the Twin Flame community, especially on YouTube and Instagram. But I am especially grateful for all of the blogs and articles that are up on the internet, and I'm grateful for the internet. And you know, another thing that I want to share too, while speaking of gratitude, start a gratitude journal. Start a gratitude journal. It will help you to be able to look back when you're feeling sad or when you're feeling lonely. You can look back on how far you've come with gratitude, and how far you've come with just being able to cope with the whole process. And you will be able to fight harder. You will be able to focus more on positivity, and you will be able to focus more on just self-help. And it is such a beautiful thing. And lastly, I want to say, continue. Don't give up. Don't let a negative mindset stop you from gaining so much knowledge of yourself, and so much spirituality, and so much accelerated learning. And you'll be able to manifest so much more. You'll be able to manifest so much more greatness, opportunities coming in. You'll be viewed as the 9 of Pentacles energy. And you will be also viewed as the Empress. She's been wanting to come out. She came out in part 1 and 2, and now she's here again. So you'll go, it's like a graduation from being admired and looked upon. And then you'll go into the Empress energy. And the Empress has all of the Queen qualities. So it is a great card to get as self. Because she has all 4 Queen's qualities, and she has mastered them. And now she is sitting in abundance, and she is fully in her Empress mindset. And that's a great card to have. And I feel like that's where I am. I am in the Empress mindset. And I am so thankful for this journey. And today is just another day that I'm thankful. You know, I'm feeling positive energies from the sun shining on me. And you should too, because you're blessed. And movement is coming in. And wishes are being fulfilled in this journey. You are going to go into something new. For those of you that have been out of contact with your divine counterpart, they're coming back in to start something new with you, to start over, to grow together, to present an offer. And you are going to set boundaries this time. For those that have been on the journey and they've done their work, you know better now. So you're going to set boundaries, and they're going to follow through on them. So that's great. And for those of you that are newly into this journey, you are turning away from past hurts and pains. You are moving forward in celebrations, knowing that you're unique and wonderfully made, knowing that you have gifts to give to the world and present to the world, knowing that you have an intuition that is more than just intuition. You actually have gifts. And don't let anybody change your mindset and try to be deceptive in any way, because you know, you have an all-time knowing. So you know exactly what needs to be done, what you need to do, and their negative energies are not going to sit well with you. There are going to be people that you have to dismiss out of your life, and they're not going to be able to go on this new part of your journey with you, because they are lower vibrational and they are not willing to change. They're stuck in their ways, and you are going to be moving forward. You've been battered and bruised, and you're going to be moving forward into greatness, into happiness, and you're going to be moving towards your destined partner, your fated partner, your divine partner. You are actually waking up and remembering who that person is. And so this is a new phase for you that's going to be beginning. For those of you that have just been newly into the journey, you're moving forward. You're moving into a new phase, and it is positive. It's positivity coming in. And I got the Six of Cups again. It's going to be moving towards you, knowing. You see the infinity sign above her head? This is divine feminine energy. You know, you have a gift of knowing. And High Priestess tells me that's enough about that. So we're not going to go any further with that. But I just want you to be encouraged. This is such a blessed journey. You are such a blessing. And to be in the community and a counterpart is such a blessing. So embrace it. Embrace it. Embrace the offers that are going to be coming in for you. Embrace the changes that are going to be coming in. This is something that is going to be good for you. You've been wondering if it is a mistake, if it's something that is going to pan out for you, and you have the Three of Pentacles here. This is something you're not sure about, but it is going to be a blessing for you. You've been hurt, but it's fated. This is fate moving in on your behalf and on your counterpart's behalf to make sure that communication comes in. Synchronicities are going to be coming in. Knowledge is going to be coming in for you. The sun is shining on you, on your counterpart. Look at that. The sun is going to be shining on you and your counterpart. There's nothing better than that. There is nothing better than that. You are truly blessed, and you are going to be getting your wishes coming in. You're going to go through a period of introspection where you're going to be looking within to see what you need to work on, what you need to learn. But I'm hearing that divine is going to show you exactly what needs to be worked on. And I'm talking to the newly enlightened counterparts. You are going to be moving into a new phase of blessings, but you're also going to go through accelerated learning. I'm hearing that September and October, or part of October, is going to be accelerated learning for you. This can be extremely intense. So if you have somebody that's very supportive, you're going to be reaching out to them a lot, because this time is going to be really intense for you. It's going to be accelerated learning. You're going to learn so much information that it's going to be feeling like your brain's going to burst, or you just can't. You're just going to need to rest. You're going to be mentally exhausted after you learn all of this information. But it's all the information that Divine wants you to know at a very fast pace. So good luck to you, because when I went through accelerated learning, I was like, whoa, but I was so happy and interested because it was so much good information just thrown my way. Like, I would just, Divine just sent so much information my way, so much knowledge. So you have to be open for it. And I am hearing that if you are not ready for accelerated learning with the twin flame journey, you won't it won't come your way. But those of you that are ready, it's coming, and it's very exhausting. It's very intense. I mean, it's the most intense thing that I've went through in a long time. When I say it's intense, let me put emphasis on it. It's extremely intense. So get ready. So congratulations for you graduating to the next step in this journey. And for the counterparts that have been on the journey for a while, you are the Empress and Emperor energies. And you're going to be, some of you that are in the next wave of unions, you're going to be going into union real soon. So congratulations to you. And for you counterparts that are still in the learning phase, you've had your accelerated learning, but you're still going through the phases and you're still working on self, kudos to you, because that takes a lot of courage and strength. And you are remarkable is what I'm hearing. Remarkable. And so kudos to you. Just remember, there is a amazing love waiting on you. Amazing energies. Amazing opportunities that are coming in for you as the Fool. And you're letting go of the Ten of Swords energies, and you're going to have enough courage to move forward. Move forward in prosperity and move forward with this Fool energy that keeps coming up. So the Fool card and the Sun card have been very prominent, and the Chariot card have been very prominent in this three-part reading. And so I want you to just be encouraged, and by all means, please leave me a comment. Let me know if you need some extra encouragement, because it is very hard work. This is one of the hardest things that you're going to be able to get through. So all the encouragement is out there for you, Emperor and Empress. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm hearing that that is it. Remember that you are blessed. Angels are blessing you. Your archangels, your divine team, your ascended masters, guardian angels, and ancestors are with you. And any information that is pertinent to you growing and prospering will be sent to you by divine intervention. If you can't find the knowledge, it will find you. Trust and believe that. I have known that and seen it and experienced it for myself. So just remember, you're getting your wishes. Everything is on the way for you in the appointed time. Thank you again. This is Jaja Awakened, and you guys have a very blessed September, and I will be back with channelings and readings as they come in.